Welcome to There's a Musical for That.
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 And if you like cellar dwellers
And trapdoor lovers.
there's a musical for that.
And if you like mermaids, crabs, and guppies, why? There's a musical for that.
If you like fan of the opera fan fiction, there's a musical for that.
If you like falling in love and broken hearts, and establishing your dreams and then having them dashed, and duels, there's a musical for that.
And it's called Wicked.
And it's called Little Mermaid Live.
It's called Hamilton.
And it's called Dogfight.
And it's called Fan of the Opera 2, Love Never Died.
Welcome to There's a Musical for That. Welcome to There's a Musical for That, the podcast where we prove there's a musical for every situation. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Tiffany.
And if you like
Terrible musicals.
There's a musical for that. And it is Rocky Horror Picture Show, Let's Do the Time Warp Again, 2016.
It was made for television on Fox. Came out October 20th. And it was really bad.
It was terrible.
I didn't enjoy it. That's all I have to say about that performance. Do you have anything to add?
The songs were bad, the acting was bad, the singing was bad, the wigs were bad. They were bad, and they should feel bad.
I don't know that I would say that they were all just collectively bad, but it did not come together well.
Yes, because it could have been they had a bad director who was like saying, hey, do this more. Like, oh, go home and study the original and completely copy them. I really think the director might have said that.
And it wasn't cast well.
No, it wasn't.
Which we're going to have to repeat ourselves a little bit because unfortunately this is podcast take 2, which you can imagine our disappointment that we have to talk about this 2 times now.
Yeah.
Had technical difficulties round 1. Anyway, so what did we say in the first podcast? It was bad casting.
Yeah, and it seemed like they cast it not based on skills. They cast it based on who was going to bring in the most viewers to watch their stupid televised thing.
Yes, and they were all generally
Mediocre.
Somewhat popular people already, just general fame-wise, so they
have a fan base.
Yes, and in my opinion, the original Rocky Horror Picture Show had people who legitimately fit into their little kooky roles a little bit, whereas this one, they all seemed like perfectly normal people playing dress-up, and it wasn't who they were, whereas in the other one, I could believe a little bit, like, oh, they were playing dress-up and if they went out in normal life, but then who they were was their...
Weirdos.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was opposite in this film. I was like, you're all...
Normies.
Yeah. Society accepts you too much as you are for you to need to dress up like this.
I would like to say it was disappointing, but I wasn't really expecting much. I was just very boring.
It was super boring.
And the Rocky Horror Picture Show is not typically boring. Even if you've seen it a couple times, at least you can kind of keep your eyeballs open and staring at it because there's stuff happening.
We fast-forwarded through a lot of it.
That's true.
I'm so sorry that this was a little boring, but that's the general tone of the musical. Yeah.
Whatever
so
it was. Special?
I think we captured that
Essence.
Yes.
This will just be a mini episode.
Great. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't watch this, please.
Save yourself.
Bye.
The music's bad and you should feel bad.
Bye, everybody. Farewell.
Bye.
Goodbye.
On Dada, see. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.